Every year on 8th March, International Women's Day is celebrated to commemorate and honor women's accomplishments, raise awareness about gender disparities and discrimination, as well as promote global support for women. This year's celebration ran under the theme Equal Opportunities in Education, Science and Technology for Innovation and Gender Equal Future. President Museveni, who was accompanied by the First Lady, Mrs. Janet Museveni, advised that in order to get quick economic gains from dairy farming, small and medium holders should go for Frisian cattle.
You have seen on the screen that in Chiruhurakazo area, you have a total of 284 cooling tanks, and in the Chiruhurakazo Mbara area, you have 2 big factories processing 800 liters of milk per day. Agriculture, therefore, stimulates industry. What is true of milk is true of tea. There are 27 tea factories in the western region of Uganda.
After fighting a successful war against nomadism in 1995, General Museveni asserted that he then embarked on a countrywide tour lecturing Ugandans about the 4-acre model strategy aimed at fighting poverty and improving household incomes.
In any case, the NRM has got specific programs for the specific segments of the population: women, youth, disabled. This is always catered for under the different funds, PDM, Emyoga, Youth, and Women funds previously. The massive involvement in the 4 acres model and the extensive agriculture assisted by UDB will generate a large quantity of raw materials for the agro-processing factories to handle.
President Museveni also explained that when the families get out of poverty through commercial farming, manufacturing, services, ICT, the 4 sectors, it is easier to address all the other marginalized groups, including the women.
Will the welfare families pay for the girl child to study or not? Show me a daughter or a son of a rich man that has dropped out of school on account of not being able to pay the school costs. Families getting out of poverty is a good base of solving other problems. Yes, you may get greedy men who get rich and abandon their wives and children. The question is, are they really rich? Or are they just having some little money, while previously they had nothing?
He also noted that it's possible for all families in Uganda to get out of poverty.
Therefore, all Ugandans, stop excuses. It is possible to get out of poverty. The people in the cattle corridor had got out of poverty through the dairy industry guided by the NRM. They are now sliding back because of the residual cultural backwardness. We are also fighting that. You can all get out of poverty.
The Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development, Honorable Betty Among, said this year's theme focuses on how Uganda should address the gender gap in science and technology.
This theme for us starts with the core, which is education. Because without education, we cannot talk about access and affordability for internet, for example.
Farida Chibowa, who represented the national women leaders, commended President Museveni for being a champion in empowering women in Uganda.
We applaud our heroes, forefathers and mothers for the contributions towards women empowerment. We continue to acknowledge and appreciate both women and men like yourself, Mzee, who have seen value and appreciated women and their ability to participate.
At the same event, the President awarded 63 people with medals for their distinguished roles in the political and socio-economic transformation of Uganda. Sarah Chirabo, live at 8.
What would I be with a mother so uncertain in the struggle of childbirth? We raise the flag and